Hello friends, I am Jeyan G. This is our channel jeyansocial. Today I am going to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine race 3. As of November, 55 vaccine has been come to human clinical trial, and the good news for us is 6 vaccine has got limited approval in many countries for emergency use. Then shall we say goodbye to COVID-19? But wait a moment, because the polio virus which has affected only the small children and paralyzed them. But the world has taken 13 years to eradicate the polio virus. Even then, the wild strain of polio virus has emerged recently in Afghanistan and Pakistan. Few of the richest countries has been stockpiled more than 3 times the record dosage of vaccine to vaccinate their entire population. Then the poor countries, how will they get the vaccine? How long they need to wait? What are the international organizations, those who are in support of getting the vaccine for the poor countries? How is WHO is going to find the exact source of SARS-CoV-2 virus? What kind of stages a vaccine has to pass through to get the approval? Who is going to give the approval? Then which are the vaccines they got the limited emergency use approval? What kind of COVID-19 vaccine trial India has planned, and who are all going to get the vaccine in the first stage? Who are all going to involve in the vaccination trial? What are the types of immunities which is protect us against the invaders? How is the gene mutation happening in the SARS-CoV-2 virus? The new variant of gene mutated SARS-CoV-2 virus which is threatening the UK, so they have announced a severe lockdown, followed by many countries in the European Union has also announced very severe lockdown. Particularly these all are happening during the time of Christmas. So the Asian countries also announced travel restriction from UK. Generally, the scientific community used to take 10 years to find the vaccine for any disease. But in the case of COVID-19, they have found the vaccine within 10 months. How was it possible? The scientific community might have been little bit relaxed after they have found the vaccine. And also new vaccines are coming up after clinical trial. The people might have been little bit got more hope after they came to know that more number of vaccines are coming. Because of emergence of new variant of SARS-CoV-2 virus, people already having a vaccine hesitancy. Now they are asking a question that whether we need to find a new vaccine for the new variant of SARS-CoV-2 virus, then which vaccine they need to take. How many questions? Don't worry, I'm going to answer all the questions through this video. Before that, remember to subscribe our channel and also click the bell icon. Then the moment I post the video, you will get immediate notification. COVID-19 vaccine race 1 and vaccine race 2. You can find it in our channel playlist, which has covered the starting point of COVID-19 to the point where the Russia has announced that they have found the world's first COVID-19 vaccine, which they also named as Sputnik 5. Those who are interested, you can watch it in our playlist. Since COVID-19 is a new disease which was caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus, even though it is a new variant of SARS virus, there was a lack of clarity about understanding the disease. So the fact along with the prediction has been passed to the people as information about the COVID-19 disease. So initially it was thought that the symptom for COVID-19 disease used to be like throat pain, body pain, cough and fever. Later it has found that those who has been affected by SARS-CoV-2 virus also losing their smiling sensation. Initially, it was believed that the coronavirus won't survive long time in the open spaces, but lately identified that the coronavirus can live long time than expected in the AC environment. Initially also thought that the coronavirus won't stay in sewages, but lately it was found that the RNA sample of coronavirus, particularly in and around of people, those who are infected by the coronavirus. Generally, a living host is needed for a virus to proliferate or multiplicate. Then how do we get the RNA sample of virus in the sewage? Is the virus is still living in the microorganism in the gutter? We need clarity regarding these informations. And the experts are suggesting that we need to monitor the environment where the virus is transmitting to break the transmission link of the virus and control the virus. The environmental monitoring system that we have been used for controlling the polio virus. Initially, it was believed that since India has the world's largest vaccination drive, which covered the vaccination for diseases like measles, smallpox, so Indians are traditionally have the immunity to fight against the COVID-19 disease. But late only we came to know that these are just prediction, because India very soon climbed to the top 3 list of countries those who has been affected by SARS-CoV-2 virus. Though the first positive case had found at Kerala in India, the number of positive cases was detected very less compared to other states. So the health systems and the literacy rate of Kerala has priced by other people, but later the number of positive cases found in Kerala is very high compared to other states, particularly now. After the migrant laborers are returned back to their native places from foreign countries or other states, the number of COVID-19 positive cases detected from states equations also changed because of the movement of people. The number of COVID-19 positive cases detected in India at the beginning is very low because of the number of testing per population in India also very low. And also the lack of understanding about the right testing procedure and using the right kit to test the COVID-19 patient also led to the low number of detection of positive cases at the beginning in India. Even though the coronavirus severely affected many countries, there are 7.6 crore people as of November 2020 has infected. In India alone, more than 1 crore people has been infected by SARS-CoV-2 virus and 17 lakh people has been died around the world. In India alone, 1.5 lakh people has been died by the infection of COVID-19 disease. There are still a group of people believe that there is nothing called coronavirus. This is normal cough and fever. And few of the people, those who got the coronavirus treatment, after cured then returned back to home, they told that they didn't have any coronavirus symptom. They only had normal cough and fever. But in reality, the people might have feared of the neighbors may keep more distance away from them. Initially, there are few people has criticized Indian government effort to fight against COVID-19 disease, and also few of them raised allegation that government trying to add more people as infected by the COVID-19 disease in India to reduce the number of death ratio in the COVID-19 disease. Initially, there is a conspiracy theory which is suggesting that China has launched a biowar against other countries to kill other countries' people and collapse other countries' economy. But there is no evidence has been found so far regarding to support this issue. So we need to find where the exact source of COVID-19 disease is. The source of SARS virus found within 3 months when it had emerged in 2003. But scientists had taken more than 1 year to find the source of MERS virus. But finding the source of SARS-CoV-2 virus is quite difficult. The reason is that the virus is jumping between the species to species or organisms to organisms. It is believed that the SARS-CoV-2 virus might have come from bats to pangolin, but then later it might have transferred from pangolin to humans. And lately it also believed that the virus won't transfer from human to animals. But lately it was found that the humans also spreading the virus to cats, tiger, lion and minks. Then initially it also thought that the animals won't again spread to human this virus. But later evidences has suggested that the minks also spreading the virus again to human being. So it is really quite challenge for the scientific community to find the exact source of SARS-CoV-2 virus. Since the virus is spreading from one species to another species, even then it is very important to find the exact source of SARS-CoV-2 virus to break the transmission link of the virus. So for that reason, 25 WHO and Chinese scientists went to Wuhan in the last February 2020 to find the origin of the virus. Unfortunately, they didn't find the exact source of SARS-CoV-2 virus, but they have praised the Chinese effort to curtail the spread of SARS-CoV-2 virus. So the US got angry because US thought that China is spreading the virus to collapse their economy. The reason is that more number of positive cases has been detected in the US during the time. So the US President Donald Trump immediately told that the US is going to stop the regular fund which used to give the WHO and also quit the WHO. But the experts were criticized the decision of the US President because the WHO was very much in need of the money to curtail the pandemic. Now 12 to 15 WHO and Chinese scientists have a joint team to find the origin of the SARS-CoV-2 virus in Wuhan on January 2021. Now let me see what are the type of immunities which can protect us from the antigens. There are generally 4 types of immunities that can be induced by our immune system to protect us from the intruders. The first one is innate immunity. In this immunity method, vaccine is given to the body against the virus or any microorganisms So the vaccine boosts our immune system, which induces antibodies. The antibodies can fight against the intruders, that is antigens, and protect our body. Then the next one is adaptive immunity. Here the T cells, which have the details about the antibodies which has attacked early and how it has protected our body, so that memory will be useful when the same type of antigens again try to attack our body. Then the T cells memory will be recalled to generate the antibodies to fight against the intruders. That way our body try to avoid the disease. Then the third one is herd immunity. In this method, instead of giving the vaccines to the younger people, only the section of people, those who are very vulnerable to the particular disease, the vaccine is given to them and they will be protected by inducing their immunity. Through that way, the rest of the people also protected from virus transmission. Then the last one is natural immunity. In this method, our body, when exposed to the mild disease environment, naturally our immune system try to adapt to that circumstances and fight against the disease by inducing our antibodies. But in this case, if the viral load is heavy, it may intrude to our immune system and make us to ill. Many of the countries try to fight against SARS-CoV-2 virus through the way of herd immunity. So they have a plan of at least immunizing 60% of their population.